Miami police are out in full force, making sure that people are wearing those masks.
Local 10 News reporter Christina Vasquez tells us about the enforcement underway right now. Christina.
And let's go ahead and look at that together, at what an in-public mask mandate enforcement program run by the City of Miami Police in this case looks like. You are going to be watching neighborhood resource officers for this area. This is at Margaret Pace Park. And essentially, when they spot somebody who is not wearing that mask, they approach them and they hand them a civil penalty. You may remember just yesterday, the City of Miami doubled the fine amount. It was $50. It's now $100 in order to match the county's individual civil penalty fine of $100. So right now you're about to meet David Hines. He's one of the no maskers, one of these mask mandate violators who was caught and fined and now faces that $100 charge. And then you're going to hear from Police Commander Freddie Cruz. Let's listen in together.
I'm very aware. I didn't think I needed one in public if I was 6 feet away, but it's so ridiculous. I don't know if I could bring myself to actually participate in this insanity. I feel silly.
But we have to do our part in controlling COVID-19, and the way to do it is through enforcement action. So this is much like enforcing a seatbelt violation or someone that ran a red light. It's the new normal. We have to do it.
And let's look again a little more regionally here so you have a sense of what these fines are. If you're in Miami Beach, that starts today, and that civil penalty is $50. As we discussed, the City of Miami is $100. That matches the individual civil penalty fine of $100. That's countywide. And countywide, you have the $500 business civil penalty. And again, this is for violating all the new normal guidelines. So if you're a business owner, it's not just the mask requirement. We're also talking about things like capacity limitations and social distancing. When it comes to what you heard from David Hines, we heard that from somebody else who also received a fine. This feeling of, one, he wasn't aware that he had to wear it outside. So now you know. We've been reporting this for quite some time. But if you're outside in public, then you have to wear your mask. The idea of it feeling a little bit silly, just again, public health experts have continually and consistently said that wearing these face coverings will help us tamp down on transmission, which saves lives, and the economy. And one last thing I wanted to point out based on what we heard on the ground here is it appears that there were some folks that thought it had to be a specific type of surgical mask that you had to wear. Again, when you hear face mask, also think just face covering. You see what I'm joining you live with. It's actually a head scarf that I wear around my neck and then pull up and down. So just face covering. So it doesn't have to be a specific type of surgical mask. Just wanted to touch upon that because we heard that out here. For now, reporting live for you, I'm Christina Vasquez, Local 10 News.